Now, from a place that's seen its share of great moments through the years, a look at the Oakland Coliseum. Tonight, it's the first of 4 between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Oakland A's. It's A's baseball coming up next. Chris Bassett, a righty from the state of Ohio, will do the pitching in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy's a fun guy to watch pitch. Not necessarily an overpowering guy. Has an ERA in the low 3s. But one thing he knows how to do, he knows how to pitch and he knows how to minimize damage. If you're going to have an ERA in the low 3s in this day and age, you're doing a lot of things right. And this guy should be fun to watch in this one.
And that'll bring up Joey Wendell. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there's your first out of the ball game. Time now for a look at the Rays starting 9. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, guys, I'm really hoping to see a turnaround from that number 3 hitter. I mean, talk about a rough season. His batting average is sort of an eyesore right now. He just hasn't put it together all season long, and it's become somewhat of a topic of discussion around this team.
So the base is empty here with 1 away. And up next, it'll be the outfielder, Tommy Pham. First pitch on its way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. And Dan Dero, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight. They've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Hey, why not get on a hot streak, Matty? They played really well yesterday. Continue that trend. Stay on the attack. See if you can get on a hot streak. Maybe rattle off 8 to 10.
Behind 0-2 now. Time to check our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Freddie Ferguson.
Hey, Dero, you better be ready to swing, particularly at that low pitch. Freddie Ferguson, low ball umpire.
Yeah, it makes it tough on the offense. I was a guy who liked the low ball, but that usually means those guys are susceptible to that slider in the dirt. You have to see the ball up, and this guy doesn't give you a chance.
The 1-2. Swing and a liner. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. Around first, he's digging for second. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
And this is just a cut fastball. He's trying to sneak in the back door. He's unable to get it done. Leaves it right over the heart of the plate. And that's just too easy for a guy like this. He's licking his chops as the ball arrives. And he drills it to the outfield for an extra base hit.
At the plate, Avisail Garcia. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. This is line to left, and that's in there. Base hit. As he arrives at second without a play, as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Every manager and every pitcher in the league loves to play with an early lead, and they've got one here. Back-to-back doubles put them up by a run with the opportunity to stretch the lead here with another dangerous hitter set to step up.
Into the box now, Austin Meadows. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Kenna is under it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
That is fifth, the second baseman, number 8.
Stepping in, Brandon Lowe. And a great chance here for the Rays to add on in just the first inning. From the stretch, here's the pitch. First pitch is a cutter looked at, 0-1. Strike 2.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
0-2. Here it is. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. A run for the Rays thanks to the RBI double. Home half of the first coming up from the Coliseum. It's now 1-0 Tampa. Blake Snell, the southpaw out of the state of Washington, will be the starter. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, we look a lot at numbers from starting pitchers, walks to innings pitched, but one of the key stats I look for is whip. And he has a sub 1.30 whip coming into this start, which tells me he throws strikes. He's not afraid to get the ball in the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if he can string together some real quality innings in this one.
Now at the plate, Marcus Semien. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Fastball in there for a called strike. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, I always felt like these were huge games, whether it's earlier in the season or later in the season, to find a way to get to 500. You feel like you can start fresh and start pushing in a different direction. You cannot continue to ride that seesaw of win one, lose one. This team has to get hot. Starts today.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Time now for a glance at Bob Melvin's A's starting lineup. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Matty, I know I'm stating the obvious, but the middle of the order has to come through today. You got guys that are playing way above their pay grade on the periphery, and it's time for them to look and see the big boys do their job.
Next up for the A's, Matt Chapman, and he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. First pitch of the at-bat. Here's a slider to start things out, but it misses by a few inches or so. It's ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Taken, but called a strike.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away.
He was able to foul that one off, but you can tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you could see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. Coming into this one, his season home run total tops in the American League.
Yeah, guys, this isn't a shocker right here. He is definitely known as one of the best pure power hitters in baseball these days.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
Hey, I know it's early and we're in the first right here, but he's going to have to work that heater to both sides of the plate. He cannot get away with missing over the heart of the plate all night.
The windup and the 0-1. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at-bat, but you really never want to put yourself in 0-2 count if you could do anything about it.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fouled away. Two out, nobody on. On a line, that's a base hit.
Yeah, definitely not the execution you're looking for to pull an outside breaking ball, but who cares? Next day's box score, that's a line drive.
Striding in, Chris Davis. He's always a long ball threat, currently 4th in the American League in that department.
Yeah, and here we are several weeks into the season, and this guy has been absolutely killing the ball. I think he's got a chance to be near the top in home runs when it all shakes out.
100% agree, D-Row. When you get this late into the season, he's not doing it with smoke and mirrors. This guy's off to a great start, and I expect to continue all season long.
No balls and 1 strike. Olson leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
This is a perfect time for him to break out that nasty changeup. Great arm action on it and bury something in the dirt. Try and get a swing and a miss.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. We'll move to the 2nd inning here in Oakland. It's the Rays 1 and the A's nothing. Ready now, Mike Zunino. He'll get us started in the top of the 2nd.
Mike Zunino.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side. All right, guys, so here's how the Oakland A's are lining up on defense for this one. And, folks, I'm locking in today on Ramon Laureano. His calling card, 2018, he burst on the scene for the Oakland A's with one of the best throws I've ever seen in Anaheim, throwing an absolute rocket to first base to snag an out right there. Focus on him. I guarantee you he makes a play in this one.
So striding forward now, Willy Adames. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. First pitch on its way. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Bassett has become known as a starting pitcher that frequently works deep into games. The kind of guy you want on the staff when your team needs some rest because he tends to eat up innings all by himself.
Matt, every team is looking for a guy like this. In a day and age where we're going to the bullpens more early and more often, you need at least 1 or 2 guys into the rotation that have the chance to get you into the 7th or 8th inning, and he's definitely one of those guys.
1-1. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. The 1-2. Hit in the air down the right field line. Kenna sprinting after it, but this will land untouched. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him, so we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
Now this is foul tipped right into the catcher's glove as he holds on to preserve the strikeout, and there are 2 away.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
And that'll bring in Yandy Diaz. He'll work on keeping this top of the 2nd alive. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Too much bite on the sinker, and he's behind 2-0 now.
Not a great spot to be in right here, 2-0, but I'm not so sure why he's pitching this guy so cautiously. A bottom of the order guy you don't normally see getting pitched like this.
3-0 now.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
3-0 pitch on its way. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. 2 out, nobody on. Strike 2 called, and it's full 3-2. And that one misses. It's ball 4. So a 2-out walk gives the Rays some hope here in the inning.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
That'll bring in Guillermo Heredia now, as you get a look at his current righty-lefty splits entering play in this one. He's set. Here it comes. In there for strike 1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Now a swing and a fly ball. And no one will track it down. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. 1 left for Tampa. And after an inning and a half, it's 1-0. So now it's Mark Canha. Previous history with Blake Snell. He's 0 for 5. First pitch of the at-bat. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. Now a curveball misses inside.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. Line to the right side. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Hey, this guy's been slumping at the plate. Saw his average fall below 240 prior to this at-bat. That knock had to feel good.
And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Change-up taken, but it clips the inside corner for a strike.
You know, from an offensive standpoint, they already knew they had their work cut out for him against a great pitcher. But if he's going to locate like that, this is going to be a tough day.
Nope.
Down and away, ball 1.
Ball 1 strike.
Canha on at first, nobody out. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now. Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
3-2.
This one's outside. Quite a bit off the plate that time. On deck, there's Jurickson Profar. He's set, and the payoff pitch. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
All right, let's take a look at the Tampa Bay Rays on defense. And guys, I'm going to be locking in on Willy Adames. Elite shortstop up the chute, young, good hands, quick feet, strong arm. Came over in the David Price trade, and we've watched him slowly creep his way to the big leagues.
Digging in, Jurickson Profar. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. First pitch on its way. And a curveball to begin the at-bat. 0-1.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
And that misses. 1-1.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
The 1-1 is in there for the second strike.
Count is 1 and 2.
Runners on first with one down. Oh, double play ball to second. 4. There's one. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
Batting in, the left fielder, Robbie Grossman.
Settling in now, Robbie Grossman. Only one hit for him in his last 4 ball games. From the stretch. Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. Previous history with Blake Snell. He's 4 for 11. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Hey, nice adjustment right there for him to get on top of that baseball and drive it to the corner. The first pitch he obviously tried to overthrow, got under it, and it sailed on him a little bit.
The 1-1 home. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. Two out with the man at first. Hit on the ground out to short. Adames brings it in. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Back with more on a Thursday night following this. Now at the plate, Joey Wendell. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
Count now, a ball and a strike. The 1-1. Fouled off. The 1-2. And it's fouled away. again, a 1-2. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, 1 away.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location, because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
Standing in now, Tommy Pham. As he'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball 1. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. The 1-0 pitch. Strike taken as the curveball drops into the bottom part of the zone. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. 1 out, nobody on. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Pretty impressive back-to-back strikeouts to start the inning. What's even more important is now he gets to face the middle of the order without anybody on base for them to drive in.
So here is Avisail Garcia as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Looking at his career totals, Garcia has a slugging percentage a little over .425, a respectable number. Right side. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. So it's a multi-hit game for him as that ball finds a crease into right field. And as you can see there on the team leaderboard, he's currently pacing the club here as we approach the midway point of the season. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and Austin Meadows will be the next to bat. Here's a look over to first, just keeping him close. Here comes the first pitch. Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike 1.
That's what makes pitching so difficult. You get the first 2 guys out of the inning, then you give up that 2-out base hit. Now you have the middle part of the order coming up, and this is where you have to really refocus on that mound, stay out of a potential big inning.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
In today's game, if you're not disciplined for striking out, why would you change your approach with 2 strikes right here? Expect this guy to try and drive the baseball right here.
Count remains at 0-2. Hit out towards second. Scooped up. Throw on to Olsen will take care of him at first, and that ends the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Rays are in front, 1-0. So striding in, Bo Taylor comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. That finds the zone, a called strike. The 1-1. Cue shot here out towards short, and this will be flagged down easily for the first out of the inning. And with that, we'll give you a quick look at our current standings in the AL East. One gone for the A's here in the third. And up next, a Berkeley area native, Marcus Semien. Here's the first pitch to him. Ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. It's 2-1 to the A's leadoff batter. Changeup called a strike, and he comes back even at 2-2.
Not too often do you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And this will bang up against the wall. And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double.
Hey, guys, that was a nice job by the batter right there. He's able to get his front foot down early, recognize the backdoor slider, stay inside it, and drive it the other way.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Popped him up. Diaz in foul ground. 2 down.
Now batting, first baseman, Matt Olson.
So stepping in, Matt Olson, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And this one runs up high, ball 1. Simeon stands at second with 2 gone. A ball and a strike. Line drive, base hit into the left center field gap. And the run is in to score from second.
And from the list of stats you never want to hear
Now
if you're a pitcher, we have
designated
this.
hitter.
It's only the 3rd inning, and he's already allowed more hits than he did in his entire last outing.
Here's Chris Davis now, trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. First pitch on its way. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Davis is certainly known in part for power at the plate, in particular in these types of matchups against a left-hander on the mound.
Yeah, because he knows that lefty can't get inside on him. What a comforting feeling you know it is as a hitter when that pitcher has nowhere to go on the inner half of the plate.
Now the 0-2 pitch. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. 3 innings complete, all tied at 1-1. Back at the Oakland Coliseum, and before we go much further, let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, Rays manager Kevin Cash talked to me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Up next for the Rays, Brendan Lowe. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Simeon backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out.
Up next for Tampa Bay.
Time now for the A's Road to the Show report as we get a look at a couple of guys making some noise in the upper levels of the minors. Here now is Mike Zunino. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat, and he fouls this one off. And he powers a cut fastball by him that time, and he's in charge now, 0-2.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing at that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Into the box, Willie Adames fouled away. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. The set and the 1-1 pitch. A bouncer to the left side. Throw on to Olsen to take care of him at first, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Rays. On to the bottom of the 4th, tied 1-1. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked to manager Bob Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Striding in for Oakland, Mark Canha. He'll match up with Blake Snell now to lead off the inning. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a fastball on the inner 3rd taken for a strike. And there's ball 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2. Hey. 2-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Great spot on that 2-2 fastball. You can't place it on the inside corner any better than that. As a hitter, there's just not a whole lot you can do with that unless you're looking for it and time it just right. Love seeing a guy that can work the inside with his fastball.
In now, Ramon Laureano, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike one. One run, 4 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. And he'll look at a fastball here that's close, but it's 2-1 now. Good take there to lay off the high fastball.
Time for him to attack on the mound. He knows this team's struggling offensively. Don't mess around and try and nibble. Just be on the attack and let them beat you.
3-2 to the A's center fielder.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
Full count still. 1 out, nobody on. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the 2nd out.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a line, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Here's Jurickson Profar. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. A ball and a strike.
That pitch up in the zone called the strike, and that's a tough pitch for a batter to hit, though, that fastball that's high in the zone.
1-1 pitch is a curveball just off the black. 2-1 now. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
You know, I think that curveball in the previous pitch had him thinking about getting another one, because there's no reason he shouldn't have had a big rip at that fastball. That was right in every hitter's happy zone.
Swing and a liner. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
The left fielder, number 8, Robbie.
Digging in to try it again, Robbie Grossman. First pitch on its way. There's a changeup taken, but it finds the zone on the inside. Now a breaking ball runs in on him as he's got to get his hands out of the way on that pitch.
He's got to find a way to grab some composure out there and not let this inning get away from him. He was dominating, and now he goes out and gives up a 2-out single and then almost drills a guy. Get back in the zone.
Out into right center. Well hit. And this will get all the way to the wall now. Profar rounds the corner and is headed home. And a relay home. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Great piece of hitting here. Men on first, and they're playing him to pull. But he crosses them up and goes the other way with it, making the outfielder cover a lot of extra ground. That allowed the runner to come all the way around from first to score, and that was a great piece of hitting.
Stepping in now, Bo Taylor, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat. Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now.
Good time to be a 9-hole hitter right now. More than likely going to get a good pitch to hit. The top of the order is looming on deck. Good spot to be a good hitter right now.
Ball 3.
Oh, tough pitch. Things just not going his way on the mound right now. 3-1.
Well, to me, it just looks like he's really aiming the ball a little bit right now. And it's funny, when you do that, you usually don't have as good a control as you do when you just let it go free and easy.
And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole and getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
Coming to the plate now, Marcus Semien. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Looking to minimize the damage here. Called strike at the letters, 0-1.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south.
Well, the first baseman is under it to make the play, and that retires the side. First baseman not normally known as the greatest leapers, but this wasn't too bad. Thursday Night Baseball rolls on. We'll have more after this. Stepping up now, Yandy Diaz. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
Yandy Diaz.
First pitch of the at-bat. And there's a line drive, base hit to left field.
Hey, so far it's been easy pickings for this pitcher. He's gone through this lineup almost unscathed. But right there, a leadoff single, middle part of the game. Let's see if he makes an adjustment before they do.
Into the box now, Guillermo Heredia, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at-bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. Diaz aboard here at first with nobody out. He's on the move again from first. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
Yeah, I don't think there's any doubt, Matty. The ball isn't carrying well tonight, and we haven't seen any home runs, so sometimes you have to try for something else. Now, with seeing I single could be all it takes to push a run across.
The 2-2 one more time. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Grossman moves over. 1 down. And the runner not tagging will retreat to second base.
Now batting, the third baseman, Joey Wendell.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Joey Wendell. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Here's the first pitch to him. And that misses, ball one. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Wendell is slugging a little under the 400 mark, so the chances of his connecting with the ball right here aren't particularly good. Too much bite on the sinker, and he's behind 2-0 now. Two and one to the Rays leadoff batter. Fifth inning, 2-1 our score. Won't go after the 2-1 sinker, and it's 3 balls and a strike now. That's lifted the other way out to left. Grossman giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Number 29, Tommy Pham.
Riding in once again, Tommy Pham, 1 for 2, including a double back in the first. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. Here's the 1-1. And that misses, 2-1. Line drive to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Rays strand just the one. They're down 2-1. Stepping in, Matt Chapman. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
1-0 the count. The 1-0 home is taken, strike one.
1-1.
That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Well hit to right, and that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
What a great battle to start this inning. What a great job by the leadoff hitter. He knows that this pitcher's starting to get up there in pitches. The manager's starting to get restless. Let's see if we can knock him out and get into that bullpen.
And he will make the catch while ranging backward as he just put the glove up and hauled it in for the first out.
Up next for Oakland, the first baseman, Matt Olson.
Stepping up to the plate, Matt Olson. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike one. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike two. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Oh, tough to lay off there, but it's called a ball. 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
Standing in now, Chris Davis. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Outside, 3-0 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
And this one misses inside a ball he walked in, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Well, they were obviously pitching around him there, and I don't blame them. With the bases empty and 2 outs, and a hitter of this caliber at the plate, make somebody else beat you.
So coming to the plate, Mark Canha, a hit in 2 tries so far. Set and the pitch. This is line to left. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. 1 left for Oakland. They still lead it 2-1. Standing in, Avisail Garcia. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
Here comes the pitch for Garcia. Too low, 1-0. And this one's too far inside, ball 2. The 2-0. Driven nicely into the gap. He's around first, heading for 2. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they can get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
In now, Austin Meadows, as he rips it on the ground to second. And that's the first out.
Now batting, number 8.
So striding in, Brandon Lowe, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. First delivery to him on the way. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
0-1.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Hey, 2 pitches at the knees right now, and you're down 0-2. This is where you got to fight. I want to see a 2-strike approach. Maybe a little choke up, maybe a little fight up the middle the other way. Grind back into this count.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The next 0-2. Check swing here as they'll appeal it down to Eric Summerskill at third, and he says no swing, so it's ball 1. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Fouled off. Garcia takes his lead at third with 1 away. Left center, base hit. In to score from third, the tying run.
Now batting, catcher, Mike Zunino.
Into the box, Mike Zunino. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. First pitch on its way.
Nope.
And a ball 1-0. The 1-0 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike one. A 1-2 count to the Rays catcher.
Nope.
And that misses 2-2.
2-2.
Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. Working for the punch out and the offering. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the one-out single.
Hey, they say in this game you better have a short memory. Well, that's obviously the case with this batter. He came into that third at bat after getting his ticket punched twice and was able to get a single.
Stepping into the box, Willie Adames. And it seems like maybe they're starting to get to the guy on the mound a bit now.
Yeah, and that could be a sign that he's starting to wear down a little bit, Matt. The first thing to go when you're getting tired is usually your command. So even if you're throwing strikes, they might be a little bit more hittable than they were earlier in the game.
All right, something to keep an eye on if he remains in the game much longer. Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. First pitch of the at-bat. Sinker to open the AB, and there for strike one.
First and third, you know he's going to do everything he can on the mound to roll up a double play ball. On the other side, he's got to be looking for a mistake up in the zone that he can drive in the air and pick up a sac fly at the very least.
Drilled on the ground to short. Taken in by Simeon. Profar for one. Relay to Olsen. They turn the double play, and that retires the side. Rays will settle for just the one. 6th, 7th, and 8th place hitters due up in the bottom of inning number 6. And we are tied 2-2. Jalen Beeks will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his third game this season.
Number 68, Jalen Beeks.
Digging in once again, Ramon Laureano. He'll be the one to start things out for Oakland in their half of the 6th inning.
The center fielder, number 22.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Takes this the other way to right, and a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Now, you got to be frustrated if you're on the mound. You try and go elevated heater right there and blow some cheese by him, and he's able to scramble it and drive it the other way for a base hit. Nice job by the hitter to get the barrel to that base hit.
Stepping in now, Jurickson Profar. As the first pitch here is a bit high, it's ball one. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. The 1-0 is in there for strike one. And action now in the Tampa Bay pen as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose. Hits are even at 7 apiece. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. Profar ahead with a 3-1 count here.
No reason to sit on anything other than hard stuff in a location you like and drive it right now.
Fastball in there, 3-2.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. Now we'll step off and fire to the bag. And the runner back in standing. Skied into straightaway right. Garcia has a read on it. He's got it one away.
The left fielder, number 8, Robbie Grossman.
Here's Robbie Grossman, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Has a look, now the pitch.
Nope,
And that
that's
misses for ball 1. Laureano, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. The 1-1 is taken for strike 2.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher right there, stealing a strike with that get me over breaking ball, and now he can get a little nastier with it in the dirt.
The 1-2 gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout.
He's not going to feel good about that at bat, nor should he. You have to want to swing the bat, but he just stood there and looked at 4 straight pitches. Hopefully, we'll see him get a little bit more aggressive next time.
Into the box, Bo Taylor, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. It was a walk in his last trip. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
The 1-1 home. Flips the zone low and outside for a strike.
1 and 2.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. The A's strand 1. 6 innings complete, all square at 2-2. Back here at the Coliseum in Oakland, all tied at 2 apiece as we get set to start the 7th. But before we do, let's have a look at our game summary through the first 6. Joaquin Soria is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 48, Joaquin Soria.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Yandy Diaz. He singled his last time up.
Number 2, Yandy.
Now the pitch. And that gets the black on the outside. A good slider that time. Soria, the native of Mexico. This is his 12th season in the big league, so he's put together a really nice career to this point.
Yeah, Matty, no kidding right there. I'll tell you what, the grind to get to the big leagues is so hard. Guys just want to spend a month, a day in the big leagues. So to put yourself here for 12 years screams to your ability to adjust and be a great teammate.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Standing in now, Guillermo Heredia,
as he'll swing and pop this one up near second base.
There to play it is Profar, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, third baseman, Joey Wendell.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Joey Wendell. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Good fastball there from Soria. It's 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2.
This is why this guy is so effective. He's able to pound the zone, get ahead in the count, and now he has so many options to go to. I really couldn't tell you. It's a flip of the coin as to what he's going to throw right here.
Grounded back up the middle. On the first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. Rays go in order 1-2-3. And this game is still tied at 2-2. Jose Alvarez gets the call
now
from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Jose Alvarez.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Marcus Semien in prior at-bats against Jose Alvarez. It's been a steady 5 for 9. First pitch coming. Here it is. In there, 0-1. Semien in an 0-2 hole here.
0-2.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
And it's fouled away. Alvarez, the former Angel, he came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
The 0-2 once more. And he gets under this one as the ball is skied into very shallow right. Diaz will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone.
Now batting.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well executed pitch there.
Into the box now, Matt Chapman, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2. Up and out over the plate, but a called strike. 2-1. Over at the knees, and that's the 2nd strike. 1 out, nobody on. Oh, and they pull the string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight.
That was a big strike out there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to, and that 2nd out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
In now, Matt Olson, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Two 2-0 now.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
Now the 2-0 home. Finds the zone, strike one. Oh, he breaks out the hook there. Good for strike two.
Hey, I don't blame him right there. Giving up on that inside curveball, little front hipper. That's a tough pitch. You just can't figure out where the point of contact should be.
2 out, nobody on. Shin high. That's taken for a ball.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
And he fouls this one off. Another full count pitch home. And he lays off ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Chris Davis. No hits to this point. He's set. Here it comes. In there, strike one. And it's 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Yeah, right there. It's tough to be able to dive out over the plate. I know it's a pitch people think you can get to, but after you're pounded in twice, that ball looks like a foot outside.
2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. 1 left for Oakland. Score remains 2-2. Lou Trevino has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 62.
Digging in now, Tommy Pham. And this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
First offering on its way. Ball 1. The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike one. One and 2.
2 strikes.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Not a lot of offense to go around, but a very tightly contested ball game. 2-2 our score here in the 8th, as it's starting to look more like 1 run may be enough to win this one. Stepping into the box, Avisail Garcia. 3 hits, including a pair of doubles for him thus far. First pitch on its way. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Just missing here, 2-0.
2-0.
He may be down 2-0 after those first two pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
Here comes the pitch for Garcia. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Austin Meadows will be next. And he'll just make him throw one over here. 3-1.
This is where if you're the batter, one pitch, one spot, and you get the barrel of the bat to that baseball as quick as possible with damage on your mind.
Bases are empty, one man out. And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Austin Meadows. He was a ground-out victim last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at-bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Now batting, number 8.
So digging in now, Brandon Lowe. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A ball and no strikes.
This is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from him a little, so we'll see how he deals with it.
Garcia at second. Meadows is over at first with one away. Good tailing action there. It's 1-1. Fly ball right down the line in left. Grossman on the move, and they can't run it down. Ready now. 2-strike pitch on its way. And another foul ball. First and second now, one man out. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. And he takes a look at strike 3 called, and that's as important as they come there. 2 big outs now.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Into the box, Mike Zunino. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Oh, he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
In a big spot like this, you have to be looking for something you can handle. That pitch bunched him up completely, so I think he's trying to do a little bit too much right now.
Fouled away. The next 0-2 pitch to him misses outside.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Fouled off. From the stretch, the 1-2, and he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. No runs, a hit, 2 left. Home half of the 8th, straight ahead, and we are tied 2-2. Diego Castillo is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 63, Diego Castillo.
Now in the box, Mark Hanna. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Nope.
And he lays off there, 1-0. Castillo, a right-hander standing 6'3". This is his second year as a major leaguer. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. Laid off, but a called strike as that caught the outside. Fastball is looked at for strike 2. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Standing in now, Ramon Laureano. 1 ball, no strikes to count. One out, nobody on. Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. The 2-0 on the way. Is up in the zone, but below the letters apparently for a strike.
1 strike. Ball 3.
3-1 now.
I got 3-1. 3 balls.
Jurickson Profar is on deck. Doesn't want any part of that cutter, and it's full 3-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
And you can tell by his body language that he's beyond frustrated by that call. He's got to be wondering what he's got to do, but the last thing he needs to do is to let it get under his skin. That will only make things worse.
In now, Jurickson Profar. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. From the stretch. Cut fastball in there for a called strike. One and one. Here's the 1-1 pitch. 1-2 now as that's in there at the knees. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Possible go-ahead runs on first. 1 away. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Giving chase is Heredia, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. In to score is the runner from first. It's a 3-2 ball game.
Now those have to feel really good, Dero. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the second inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
Stepping in now, Robbie Grossman, as he'll take strike one on the inside corner. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at bat. The 0-1 on its way. A swing and a ball to left field. That's going to get down for a base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, Dero, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
Into the box now, Bo Taylor, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And they can't run it down. Runners are at the corners with one man out. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
Well, no one really likes getting plunked by a pitch, but as long as it doesn't do too much damage, most guys will take it any day. A free pass can be a big deal if the guys behind you can make it hurt for the pitcher.
So bases are loaded. Nowhere to put him with one away. And up next, a Berkeley area native, Marcus Semien. Here's the first pitch to him. In there for strike one, 0-1. Profar, the runner at third. Grossman over at second. Taylor at first. One gone. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Yanked on the ground down the line. But this will get fouled. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 pitch. Popped up. Diaz has room in foul territory. And that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the third baseman, Chapman.
Into the box now, Matt Chapman. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much. 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch, and it's fouled away. A ball and a strike to count to Matt Chapman. Drilled right back up the middle. He's got it on the second for the force out and the side is retired. But the A's get a run on this RBI double. Last chance for the Rays coming up. It's 3-2 Oakland. Liam Hendricks comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
16, Liam Hendricks.
Digging in, Willie Adames. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. And we kick off the ninth inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit sharply on the ground. Simeon's got it. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
The first baseman, number 2, Yandy Diaz.
Now at the plate, Yandy Diaz. He went down on strikes last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. 1-run game here in the top of the ninth. And he popped him up. Profar over to his right, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Up next for Tampa Bay, the center fielder, Guillermo Heredia.
Now batting, Guillermo Heredia. In previous meetings with Liam Hendricks, he's 1 for 3. First offering on its way. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
2 outs here, and the focus needs to stay sharp. You don't want that lineup turning over in an inning if you can help it.
And that catches the outside corner. It's 2-1. And this will be a called strike 2. And trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight. And now the crowd, estimated at over 29,000, come to their feet. Line to the right side. And that'll get down for a 2-out single.
What an unbelievable at-bat right there in the ninth inning. Game on the line to get yourself on base, to create an opportunity for your boy right here to be a hero.
In now, Joey Wendell, as he looks at a fastball on the inside corner for strike 1. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Now the 0-1. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. Heredia is off of first with 2 away. Swing, and he pops him up. In there, a base hit.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
Standing in now, Tommy Pham, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Lifted in the air out towards left center. And that's going to fall for a base hit. He pulls into third safely as a run comes across to score on the play, tying the ball game.
The right fielder,
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen, and I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sink and cut. That is unbelievable he's able to get that knock in that big spot.
Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Here's the first pitch. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball one. In previous meetings with Liam Hendricks, he's gone 3 for 8. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. 2 balls and no strikes.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not.
Well, obviously not biting on the first 2, so it looks as though they'll just go ahead and wave him down to first base for free here.
And this is the right move here. With first base open, take the bat out of this guy's hands every single time.
So a big spot here, and stepping in, Austin Meadows, as he'll hit with the go-ahead run at third and 2 away. Ryan Buchter has been summoned here, and we'll try to keep this one tied heading to the bottom of the ninth.
Number 52, Ryan Buchter.
Here's the first pitch. Hit in the air to right field. Kenna waits on it, and they'll avoid the big inning as he makes the catch, so just the 1 run scores here in the frame. A run for the Rays thanks to the RBI double. Home half of the ninth coming up. We're tied now with 3 apiece. Chaz Rowe comes on to work on the mound, hoping to send this one into extra innings. Now to the plate, Matt Olson. He'll lead things off here as we play the bottom of the ninth. Here's the first pitch to him. Now this ball popped up. Playable, however, behind the plate for Zunino. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? 1 pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Striding forward now is the DH, Chris Davis, who was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1. Rowe, a 32-year-old veteran, he was selected in the first round back in 2005.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
0-1 count, and the pitch. And he lays off for ball 1.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Oh, and that nearly sent us home and sent this crowd into hysterics, but it'll wind up a foul ball. The 1-2 misses for the second ball. One out, nobody on. Count remains 2-2. A drive to left. Get out of here. Get out of here. Gone. They win it. Santa Maria. So a solo shot down the line in left. And none bigger than that one as this ball game is over.
Well, they say better late than never, and that's obviously something that he takes to heart as he puts a charge in one for a walk-off homer. Got to be the best feeling in all of baseball.
So we witnessed a close one here, but this man was a big factor in the outcome, so we're inclined to pencil him in as the top player of the game.
Yeah, he came through with a multi-hit game, and more importantly, they were big hits. He was a key contributor to the outcome of this one.
I'm a mess, I'm a horror, but I've been blessed kind of sorta. Every bar brick and mortar.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. Oakland came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Ryan Buchter earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Athletics. 4 runs on 10 hits. No errors. They left 11 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 4 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
Inside the Show. Here's your host, Justin Allegri.
Happy Friday, baseball fans. Welcome to Inside the Show. Starting out west in the American League, the A's combined for 10 hits as a team as they beat the visiting Rays 4-3. The Blue Jays got 11 hits overall as they defeated the visiting Angels 5-1. The Houston Astros got 12 hits in this one as they took down the Yankees in the Bronx 9-4. Kyle Seager was a clutch performer at the dish with 4 RBIs as the Mariners took down the Orioles 4-1. His modest hitting streak was also extended to 5 straight games. The Indians knocked out 12 hits as a team as they grabbed the win over the Rangers in Arlington 7-3. The Kansas City Royals totaled 13 hits as a team as they grabbed the win over the visiting Twins 9-3. Dakota Glover earned his 6th win out of the pen as the Nationals disposed of the Phillies 10-6. Albert Almora collected a total of 4 driven in, helping lead the Cubbies to a victory over the Mets 5-4. The win was their 5th straight as a team. The Reds had 12 hits as a team as they took a victory against the Brewers in Milwaukee 6-5. Sandy Alcantara won his 4th game thus far, helping lead the Marlins to a win over the Redbirds 5-1. The Rockies completed a 3-game series sweep as they got a road win against Arizona 2-0. The San Francisco Giants combined to give up just 5 hits as they pushed past the Dodgers at Chavez Ravine 3-1. That's all for today's show. See you back here tomorrow. Have a great day.